Meanwhile, back in the woods, we have to pause for an itch. It's fascinating to see how the antlers grow. I never imagined they started like that. It wasn't until I started watching game cameras that I saw the process up close. I'm fascinated with the raccoon's teeth. That raccoon's teeth remind me of a vampire's teeth. And this buck? Pretty talented. He can reach his face with his hind hoof and scratch while standing up. At least the raccoon was sitting when he tried. Seems like everybody's got an itch. This one might be pregnant or already had little ones. And that raccoon, he's learned to come out early and catch the food. Looks like he's done and heading out. Archie's out in the rain. He's in a hurry to eat. And honestly, with the weather in the woods, you never know what's coming next. And I have to say, this surprised me. About an hour and a half after that little raccoon was eating, a bear shows up. At first, I only saw the glowing eyes. It moved in slowly, and when it got close to the camera, it gave me chills. I'm not used to seeing that. It was soaked from head to claw. The bottoms of his feet looked like Bigfoot. It lingered in front of the camera for about a minute, and then disappeared for 6 or 7 minutes before it returned. Well, it seems like we're back to normal. Couple of raccoons out eating. Possibly raining, too. Things seem to be back to normal. Seem to be in a frantic looking around to see if there's any food left. And I don't think there was any success. A fly's bothering this poor deer. A lot of the daytime animals out eating food have little ones or are going to have them. It's nice to see what the animals' colors are during the daytime and not just see them at night. But I guess that doesn't explain why this buck was out during the day too. His antlers are different, unique. And look how the camera catches the light. It gives the footage a nostalgic glow. It's my favorite look. And just minutes later, it's back to the regular daylight view. Some deer are very opinionated, and they show it. This raccoon's going to play it safe and err on the side of caution. It's windy and rainy. He's going to shake it off, if he can. The deer looks nervous, reacts quickly. That was a close call. Thank goodness there was nothing to it. And then the bush gives it a scare. You never know. I'm super surprised to see the fox out in the daytime. It's amazing to see its colors and face. It looks completely different than it does at night. The fox seems to be enjoying its daytime meal and the sunshine shining on its face. A lot more bugs and ticks out now. Keeps everybody scratching. Seems to be pausing because of all the birds yelling. Another itch to scratch. Daytime to nighttime. The raccoons are still eating. And that one sitting looks like a big rat. Taking a short break from eating. But let's pick up the food, and I'm tired of you watching, so I'm going to turn the other way. Eating so fast, it's losing half of what it tries to chew. He seems to say, I'm not going down that way. There's something there. A large deer passes through. There's a lot of daylight hours to gather food. Gotta come early before something else gets the food. I see it, do you? There's a raccoon back there. Took me a minute. Just minding its own business and eating. And eating. That deer scared another one, and that made it jump. Did it sneeze? This is a good view of its teeth. They look almost human, with fangs. Makes me wonder, what changed its mind? I was super surprised to see the bear again, but there it is. He's probably figured out that's where the food was, or is. The deer was eating at the same exact spot the bear had just been, just hours before. Meanwhile, at another location, A curious deer is sniffing out the camera. Seems to be a buck, and he's moving on. There are others in the field. See their glowing eyes? This deer is pregnant. You can even see the baby moving inside her belly. And she gets up closer. Look at the top. Toward the back. Did you see it? 3 deer in a row. But first, gotta scratch that itch again. It's the magical time of day. The deer make their way through the thick growth, snacking on leaves as they go. Sunshine one day, and rain the next. Funny how curious deer can be with the camera. Here we go. Another day of rain. I put out some apples. I thought the deer would enjoy them. At first, it seems like they're ignoring them. But I was wrong. One found the apple just out of view. You can hear it crunching. This deer is on its way out. And what a surprise it got. Look out! The raccoon, meanwhile, decided on a different snack. The apple still waits. Crunchy food. Do you think it can hear over all that loud eating? Pausing. Busy night. Another raccoon passed by. It makes me wonder, what do they see that we don't? Eventually, one raccoon does eat the apple. It seems to really enjoy it. A daytime view of those beautiful antlers. Watch how the deer pauses. Hoof turned backward, waiting. A raccoon's in the foreground, and in the distance, a deer just got chased off. The fox returns for a bite to eat. A few hours pass before the next visitor. And then the bear made it out to another feeding spot. So maybe that's where it's disappeared to earlier for those 6 or 7 minutes. That explains some of it. Its face looks massive, so much bigger than what I'm used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing bear. Not at all. Then the tiny possum comes out. That's what I'm used to. Of course, the raccoon's always searching for food. That's what I'm used to seeing. This raccoon walks like Archie. The blackbird spends a lot of time gathering food. It's fun to watch. I never get tired of that. Still stacking and restacking. I was surprised to see that the cat was out, and it sure was wet. The raccoon glances over its shoulder. Another one's on a mission. Still looking. Wonder what they're doing. A flash of fur as one passes by. The antlers are definitely getting taller. And here's what it looks like when the camera falls on its side and still records. A whole new perspective. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But hey, the camera still did its job. Pretty good, even though it's on its side. The blackbird is back, stacking food neatly in its beak. The raccoon is unlike the birds. It's not saving it for later. It's eating it now. Possum's back and looks odd. I can't quite figure out why. Something scared that deer. Through the ominous little tunnel, this peaceful cove, a couple of deer just hanging out, chilling, scratching. This is what they do during the day, and we get to watch. Makes for a good place to hang out. Everybody's sleeping, and we're just resting and relaxing. Not much else we need to do. Wait until we get hungry and we go find something to eat. Here's a quick glimpse. A bear nose peeking into the cove. And then, bears on the move. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell something. Wow, they're in a hurry to somewhere. Wonder what's up. Ouch, that had to hurt. The deer hit its antler on a low branch. This has been a Joe Garbart Outdoors video. Thanks for stopping by.